Welcome, climate councillors, to the COP21 à Paris. Bienvenue. As you can see, we have been here a little too long. I am developing the French accent, only slight, but hopefully no problem for you.
But all jokes aside, this has been a fantastic day for climate change. Just an hour ago, the final text was released, and we can see that it embeds huge ambition on the part of the 192 countries involved. There's of course still a huge amount of work to be done in coming years to honour those pledges, but I think for those who are interested in climate change, we look back on this day as being one of the most important in history. This really is the turning point.
Firstly, this Paris Agreement includes the ambition to keep global temperatures to no more than 1.5 degrees above pre-industrial levels. But of course, just saying we only want to get to 1.5 degrees is not enough. We actually have to do things to make sure that happens. Most of the parties to this conference have submitted pledges, and they're pledges for greenhouse gas emissions reductions for the next 10 to 15 years. Collectively, those pledges are not enough to only get to 1.5 degrees. So very importantly, all of those pledges will be reviewed every 5 years.
Our job at the Climate Council is to provide independent, expert voices on climate change. There's so much information here and the talks are hugely complex. Thanks to the contributions of our founding friends and donors, we've had a small team here breaking through that complexity and providing a translation to the media and the general public. So thank you for your contribution. It's allowed us to reach millions of people around the world. One of the incredible things about this conference has been the sheer momentum being driven by local governments, by businesses and by citizens. For instance, 1,000 mayors have signed up to 100% renewable energy. Companies like Google signed up to 100% renewable energy. And the divestment campaign has really been taking off, with citizens making a big difference. So however you've been contributing, whether it's putting solar panels on the house, talking to your friends and neighbours, or contacting your local politicians, thank you so much. The momentum's really made a difference here.
This meeting has been all about opportunity. It's created the opportunity for us to act really hard and fast on climate change. Unfortunately, Australia's got a lot of catching up to do. We were ranked worst performer in the OECD and third worst overall in terms of addressing climate change. And our emissions from the burning of fossil fuels continue to grow. If you want to be part of the solution, why don't you join us at the Australian Climate Council? For $8 a week, you can be part of the fight to make Australia a really effective performer in terms of addressing climate change.
And now, from the halls of the Climate here in Paris, I must say adieu and bonne chance.